Hi guys, so this is for the YouTube Pagan Challenge, letter B, because we are doing the alphabet. So, for B, I thought I'd go with beliefs. I was going to do Book of Shadows, but I really don't have too much in mind right now, and I'm debating keeping it or not, because it was given to me by a person that I feel kind of actually hurt me in a way. Even though I am almost sort of kind of over it now, but the fact that I still have that from that person and we were good friends at one time. It's just kind of like a lot of negativity now associated with the book, but there's also room that I can use, and I kind of hate the waste stuff. So, I guess B is becoming Book of Shadows kind of thing since I'm talking about it. But the whole belief thing. One of the things that I got really looking into paganism was the vast majority of beliefs. In fact, the ability to take from beliefs that you would not consider under the pagan umbrella. Now, this can get kind of touchy with some people because, like me, I take from Christian beliefs and other things too, which basically you would call the Abrahamic religions. And there's a lot of people that are okay with that, and there's a lot of people who absolutely are not. And of course, they're your middle people. So, one thing that really drew me to it was the appreciation of nature. As I explained in my last video, A for animism, I am somewhat animistic. Maybe like completely animistic. I guess depending on my view and your view of my view. But I do believe things in the natural world have some kind of spirit or soul or whatever you want to call it. I believe we have a connection to the divine, though we are separate and we are creation and we are not on the same level as the creator. And while you really can't get mad at Christians completely or anybody in the Abrahamic religions over the whole idea of the jealous God thing, when people in pagan religions take from, say, the Greek pantheon or something else, and they have myths about angry and jealous gods and everything. So, our emotions had to have come from somewhere. Or maybe God is jealous once in a while. Maybe God is happy, sad. I don't know. I'm not God. I think it's possible. I don't believe that I am completely superior to any other creation. I was kind of given an advantage of intelligence or having intelligence over other creatures, but we are all, creations of God. As for religion, I'm not really too sure. I like the ideas in Wicca, such as a god and goddess, a polar opposite, because I hate the idea of God being worshipped as solely male, and I don't understand why. If you do, that's okay, and I know some people who worship God as a goddess and solely female. It's not my thing. I like a balance. I like equality. But, I don't know, in society especially, like, from what I see, it's like okay for a woman to worship a male god solely, but it's like ultra feminist or weak or whatever for men to worship a goddess. Of course, that's not the belief of everyone, but it does come up. And I do like the idea of the Wiccan Rede. The idea to harm none. The idea that you can do what you want as long as it harms none. Like that they usually are open to other sexualities and such. because I am a believer in equality. I am a believer that you can marry and love whoever the hell you want. There are some issues that I have with Wicca, which I might bring up in my W1 if I don't talk about it earlier. But yeah, I worship God, in the male and female aspects. I believe in that. I believe in the possibility of rebirth. I don't like the idea of hell and damnation, although I think there are plenty of people in life and throughout history that really deserve hell. And perhaps hell really, or heaven even, is more how we live life and the consequences and what we get back out of what we put forth into the universe, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I am a believer in God, the possibility of rebirth. I do believe in an afterlife. I'm not totally sure what it is, but I do believe in one, and I believe it's generally a good one, like the final resting place. The thing about Wicca or any other kind of pagan religion is that a lot of people believe, well, not believe, but a lot of them do tend to be polytheistic, sometimes hard polytheistic, although not all of them. Sometimes people consider Hinduism to be a pagan religion, and